Okay, guys. Yes, so I just finished reading the Saving Snow Leopards passage, so I'm going to put some of the important details that I ran across from this passage onto our little chart that you should be using on the to type in your answers. So, Saving Snow Leopards. So, if I go back through this, it talks about how this is mainly about how the first section, the mountain ghosts, have not a lot of people have seen them. So I'm going to put humans rarely see. So notice I'm going to these different headings, these different subheadings. So mountain ghosts, you see how it's in bold? That's a different subheading about how people are saving snow leopards. So I'm going through that and thinking about what is the main thing from each different section, and that's how I'm writing these things over here. So the next one says protecting the head. So the head, so this, oh wow, if I look over here and go back through this, it talks about how they have to have a certain amount of food and different things. It says the loss of habitat causes a food shortage. Snow leopards eat wild goats and sheep. Okay, so they eat goats and sheep, sorry. And then it says the big cats, females don't have enough babies. When farm animals eat too much vegetation while planters can't find enough food for them to stay healthy, they don't have enough babies. So, okay, let's keep going. A close encounter. So this is talking about how this lady, Shannon, how she had a close encounter with a snow leopard, but I'm not thinking that's a very big part of this story or this passage. Now notice this right here. This has a lot of different information. So this is telling us how or what are some threats that snow leopards are having and why they are kind of descending and going down in numbers. So I'm going to write illegal hunting. I'm also going to write loss of habitat. Loss of habitat, so that's where they live. Habitat's a place where they stay. Loss of prey. So I'm going to put habitat / prey because they lose both of those. Herders. No, not. I'm gonna say no good protection. Protect, and then the last one is lack of awareness. Lack of awareness. All right, so now that I have kind of gotten like the main ideas from both life cycles and saving snow leopards, I'm going to think about how they're similar here. So as I was going through this, I was thinking this was about the food chain really, and a lot about how one thing eats another thing in order for something else to survive. So I'm going to say how these two are connected because it talks about mainly about how the consumers here talks about producers, consumers, and decomposers. So if I think about this and I think about the snow leopard, I could say that the similarity is that a snow leopard is a consumer because it consumes the animals, the sheep, the goats, those types of animals in this area. So that's one of the different ways. So boom, boom, boom. So I would say that's really mainly like how the only really similarity that I see, because it's about food chains and food webs, how they rarely see them. So yeah, basically that's about it. So we could even say that goats and sheep are they, what do you think? Are they consumers or are they decomposers or are they producers? Goats, sheep, goats and sheep. I would say that they are also consumers. because they have to eat like vegetation, like it said in the passage there, which is like grass, crops and things in order for them to survive. So now with all that being done, I can now come up with a statement that talks about how these two are integrated or how they're combined. So my statement I'm going to write down here, I'm going to say, snow leopards are no, I'm going to say snow leopards, and let me go back to the passage here and look up that really specific word where it talked about with like the consumers. Ooh, right here. Territory. Snow leopards are territory consumers, while goats and sheep are secondary consumers. Now, if you also wrote on your paper or if you typed it up down here that snow leopards are secondary consumers and goats and sheep are primary consumers, that would work because sheep and goats, they have to eat the grass, and the grass is what is the producer because they're producing that grass, okay? So all that's done. So this is how you do that, but make sure, y'all, when you go back to your thing where you should be typing in, like right here, where you're typing in all this information in your statement right here, look down at the very bottom on the next page because there's an exit ticket and there are 3 different questions for you to be answering. So the first one, it says, which of the following statements supports the main idea of this passage? So if you look at, it doesn't even tell me what passage. So what I automatically did in my brain was I looked through the answer choices and I saw snow leopard, snow leopard, snow leopard, snow leopard. So that goes to show me that they're talking about the saving the snow leopard passage. So A, the loss of the habitat is the main reason snow leopards need saving. Okay. B, saving snow leopards are an important part of an ecosystem. C, snow leopards are a mysterious animal. Or D, each snow leopard has a different spot pattern. Now, I did read that each snow leopard has a different spot pattern, but that's not what it was all about. So I could say D, no, okay? I didn't read on there that the loss of the habitat is the main reason. There was all kinds of different reasons, so I could take those 2 out. The first one, saving snow leopards are an important part of an ecosystem. Or snow leopards are mysterious animals. Now, if I were you, I would say that saving snow leopards is an important part of an ecosystem would probably be one of the main ideas, but I would say that with that passage in general, snow leopards are mysterious animals. That would be my choice for number 1 because it talked about how people have rarely seen them. It talked about that close encounter. So me thinking back to that, I can think, okay, they put in that passage about the very close encounter with that lady, but that wasn't really a big, something that's taught, but it is a subtitle or a subtopic. So that includes into the main idea. So I would say that snow leopards are mysterious animals. So C. The next one, what is the meaning of the word dapple? How it's used in paragraph 2. So I'm going to go back to this passage. I'm going to go up to paragraph 2, 1, 2. I'm going to look for that word dapple right here. Or dapple. It says it weighs as much as a cheetah, but is shorter and stockier. The cat's compact size and thick fur helps it keep warm in glacier-chilled air. Dark markings dapple its light gray coat, camouflaging it in the rocky terrain. So, dark markings dapple its light gray coat. So I'm going to try to put in these answer choices. Cover, block, spots, reflect. So, dark markings cover its light gray coat, camouflaging it in rocky terrain. Okay, that one might. Block. So, dark markings block. No, block its light gray coat, camouflaging it. No, I wouldn't say that one. Let's go to the next one. Spots. So, dark marking spots, it's like gray coat. Nope, I wouldn't say that one. I would say reflect. Dark markings reflect its light gray coat, camouflaging it in the rocky terrain. So, I would say that dapple in this case would mean reflect, because it's reflecting, which is causing it to camouflage in, because when you look right here, camouflaging into the rocky terrain, so like the place behind it. So I would say that it's like reflecting, or you could even say that it's covering, okay? So with that being said, this is how that you do your answers. And whenever you're writing and typing up your little source like this, if you want to, y'all, when you get to these questions, just click it and highlight it. So we said that C was the right one for this. So click up here, click the little highlight button. I don't care which color you choose, but highlight it so that way I see which one you chose, okay? So with that being said, good luck. If you have any questions, email me. I'm always here for you. All right, bye y'all.